set up for the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to score. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. It's Nolan. Hot over the middle. It's Moore.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. No run at the middle.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Breaks a tackle into the field. The coverage team makes the stop on this return.
And the TCU offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. As the first down is still going, they make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now to throw. It's Owens. The pass rush closing in. On the move, but can't find the receiver. It's brought down.
Good pressure here by this defense, but I think the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Second 1st down. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That's a fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. They bring it down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. The quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
He's going to pull it down and run. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. He muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you, hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Extra point try coming now. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to move it away.
TCU 14, South Carolina 0.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. drive going this time. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The defense all over. He stopped him right at the line.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
He went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Grabbed by the receiver. Crosses the 35. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain. Get closer to midfield.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Getting thrown out of the arc and it's complete. There's Spooner. He's in the corner. He finally gets back before he reaches the 25.
Huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
The Gamecocks are in the red zone now. Looking to pass. It's Nolan. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he still turns around close short of the end zone.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
The Gamecocks will line up now. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It'll be broken up in the end zone. That's a great play.
You talk about this defense stepping up, 1st and goal, and they get the pass break up, making sure every yard is earned.
Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Touchdown, Gamecocks, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Let's see if this scorecard can breathe a little life in this team.
Yeah, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the 2nd half.
And the extra point is up and good. The kickoff team out there, they will fire up to score the touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now on the 25. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. Breaks free. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Love how the quarterback waited until the last possible second to draw the defense in until he pitches it out on the option play. And not only does he get big yards, but they turn into a touchdown.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Offense is back out there on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing and clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks free over the right side. He'll chase him down. Inside the 10. Almost out of bounds and just short of the end zone.
Chris's running back has so much speed when he gets out in the open field. But it was a play call. The run-pass option. Quarterback does a nice job of making the proper read. Nice blocking angles up front, and then the speedster picks up some huge yards.
After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. 1st and goal from the 3. Bites into the end zone.
for touchdowns.
The extra point is good. Down by touchdown, 21-13. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here from the shotgun. The senior able to make the stop after. Gain. Quarter is out the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Back to pass. It's Owens. Grab down the middle. It's James. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it to the left. Stopping after a small gain. Now look at a 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but still early in this game, never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Caught over the middle. It's James. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And This guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
Less than a yard to go as they come down on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's James. They got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Texas Christian. Still no answer for this offense.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it. They come up with that touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to put it away.
TCU 28, South Carolina 14.
And he'll leave the kickoff late there. We'll start from the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Caught behind the line. It's Miranda. The tackle at the 38. Solid game. Nice play there.
Another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
To throw, it's Nolan. Grab down the middle, it's Miranda. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Pass caught, second down. Looking for a man. Incomplete. He was hit his through that time. And now third down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to chuck it again. It's Moore. Play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
And the Gamecocks lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of a play.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's man, what a catch. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
This guy can do it all. You've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he's so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
South Carolina.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking downfield, it's Owens. The pocket breaking down. He'll throw it deep in the middle of the field. Pass ball is incomplete on the deep shot. There is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. Now it's second down here. The snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made by the tight end. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And the Horned Frogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Baker. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45. 1st and 10 play coming up. Wants to throw it.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
First down sack. Pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Back to throw. It's Owens. The receiver grabs it. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Horned Frogs move into the red zone. It's a quick grab. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot. What a mismatch inside. He builds in another one. This guy's automatic.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short for the 7th play of the drive. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Really love the call here on 3rd down to give the quarterback the option to either make the throw or pull it down and keep it himself to be able to pick up 1st down yardage.
To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. 1st and goal, will try to run it in. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, TCU.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show what he can do with that space.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break.
21.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And then it's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors for our halftime update.
South Carolina, 21.
The Horned Frogs will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. He steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is played, they had better scoring here today to stay close. The game moves the ball to the 34.
just going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Grab down the middle. It's Moore. He made that at the 44. That's a solid game. Getting closer to midfield now.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that. Made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
He's brought down after a short gain. Has not made the first 10 yards.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling it.
Here's the throw. Deep downfield. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Hart near the sticks. It's Moore. And they convert on third down, leading the football to the 35.
Good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
He's got it in the open. Tackle made after a big gain. First and goal at the 7.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
The Gamecocks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On second and goal, give them another chance. Touchdown, South Carolina. Look out, whole different game now. And trying the extra point.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, the quarterback, or receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back who has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up when they score a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. TCU offense takes the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. Oh, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if a quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
And the Horned Frogs getting set on first and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Looking to throw. It's Owens. Everyone calls Owens in the game. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracking him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught in the backfield. It's Payne. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag.
pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play. Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
First play of this drive now set up at the 34. Quarterback using up adjustments now for this defense. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the right side. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Looking to scramble. And he'll leave the ball deep down that right side. He dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string, but he just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Looking to set up the screen pass here. And that's out of bounds after a decent game.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they'll get some positive yards.
Looking to throw yet again. The ball is picked off.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Try to run it with the option. Test the middle there, but get nothing.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
There's the second down play. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser-focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
Dropping back, it's Owens. Makes a quick catch. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. It's Payne. Lasar able to bring him down quickly.
This team has started out over the years has always grown offensively. I think that is impressive. Defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Has him behind the line, a tackle for loss, and that'll do it for the third quarter. It's TCU with the lead so far. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Check out the game summary before we move on. For an open man. Lets it go quickly. He's got it near the end zone.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Ball handed off. When he tried to Miller, but stopped. No gain.
This defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
So it sets up a second and goal from the field. defense flexing and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
And the PAT is good.
TCU 42, South Carolina 28.
Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
He escapes the pocket. Looking right, this one caught. Creative running there. They bring him down, but a huge gain. Midfield to the 49.
Hey, that's what you're looking for right now as an offense. Nice big chunk play like that. Moving the ball now into plus territory. Keep looking for those big plays downfield and hope to be able to get the ball into the end zone.
Catch made in space. Look out. Force out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out there. The receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Grab behind the line. It's more. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. And a 2nd down behind the sticks now.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. And they gave up a reception right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Dropping back. It's Nolan. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown. Gamecocks. The comeback is on.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball in the end zone.
Return from inside the 10-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
And the TCU offense will take over 1st and
10. And the Hawthorns offense takes the field now. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get.
Job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game. You're trailing as a defense. Got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Harrison Brown make up 2nd and 1 from the 15. They'll run the option. Look out, room to run here. Soccer with a strong tackle there.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here. Here's where that chess match comes to head. If the defense desperately need to make a play, they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Looks right for a quick completion. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, 1st down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? And the quarterback keeps moving. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff field's coming out in the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff game on the line here. The offense played keep away to secure the victory. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
Playoff flames coming out of the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. And the back gets the football. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. The offense played keep away and secure the victory. On the run, it's Green. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Yeah, they're trying to run the football here. They're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is third down. What do? Keep it on the ground again, but roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
Looking to scramble now. They make the tackle, but that's enough. First down, and that should do it.
How about this call here on third down, Chris? They go with the RPO. The quarterback makes the right read. He was able to extend this drive by getting the yards that they needed to get to the marker.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves.